Hey everyone, Mike here from the Keep Healthy movement. Today we're going to do a half-hour Pilates workout, mainly focusing on abs, glutes, and a bit of neck release as well. So let's get started. Just coming down to all fours. Just make sure that your knees are hip width apart, and just stacking your wrists beneath your shoulders. Just drawing your chest away from the mat and drawing your shoulders down. Place your right hand behind your neck, looking over to the right, and then just draw that top shoulder up to the sky. Press down with the left hand, reach up with the right elbow. And reaching up with the right hand, drawing your shoulders down. And exhale, coming down, just shrugging out the shoulders, setting up for the other side. So placing your left hand behind your neck, looking over to the left. Press down with the right hand, reach up with the left elbow. And reaching up with the left fingertips. And placing the hand down, shrugging out the shoulders, release out the shoulders, release out the hips. And from here, reaching your right arm out and reaching your left leg back. And 3 rounds. Exhale as we fold in. Inhale, reaching out. And 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. So either staying here, or if it's comfortable, reach back, grab your ankle, keeping your arm relaxed, kick your leg up into your arm. And reaching back out, straight arm, straight leg. Hand and the knee to the mat, and setting up for the other side. Reaching your left arm out. Reaching your right leg back. And 3 rounds. Exhale as we fold in. Inhale, reaching out. And 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale, either staying here or reaching back, grabbing your ankle and kicking your leg into your arm, keeping your arm relaxed. And reaching out, straight arm, straight leg, round to the left and right a few times, releasing out the hips, releasing out the shoulders. Okay, so coming up, we'll do a bit of a neck stretch now. So just grabbing just above your wrist, like this, on one side, and then drawing that shoulder down and tilt your head to the opposite side, okay? So the arm that you're pulling down, keep that shoulder down, getting a good release on this side of the neck. And just make sure that you're looking to the wall, okay, not looking down at the floor. So looking to the wall on the opposite side. And just releasing out, shrugging the shoulders a few times. Switching to the other side, so just holding above the wrist. Drawing that shoulder down and tilting your head across to the other side. And just releasing out, shrug the shoulders a few times. Okay, so moving on to bridge, bit of work on the glutes. So, just make sure that you have your feet hip width apart and feet lined up, okay? Not turning your toes out. Coming down into your bridge and lifting your hips up into your bridge to start. So, if this is hard enough, you can keep both feet on the mat. But if you're up to the harder option, keeping your hips equal height, keeping your knees equal height, straighten your right leg. And we'll aim for 5 rounds. Exhale, coming down, hover, don't rest on the mat. Inhale, coming back up. And 2, exhale, come down, hover, hips stay equal height. And inhale, back up. And 3, exhale. And inhale. And 4, exhale. And inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale, and switching to the other side. So just adjust your hips, adjust your knees, inhale, raise, and exhale to lower, hover. Inhale, back up. And 2, exhale. And inhale. And 3, exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. And inhale. And placing your foot down, just coming down. And stretch, just hugging your knees in, just doing a few circles with your knees. And changing direction. And rocking back and forth a few times. Rocking up to seated, or maybe even boat if you want to show off a bit. Okay, moving on to partial sit back. And then I'll give you the option of doing full roll down, roll up as well, okay? So we'll do 3 partial sit backs, then if you're up for more of a challenge, full roll down. Lifting your chest, inhale, and exhale, coming back. Just as far back as you feel comfortable. The further back you go, the harder it'll be. Your back should not feel uncomfortable. And coming back up to the top. 2 more, inhale to prepare, and exhale as we come back. And back up we come. And 2, inhale, lifting, exhale, coming back. And back up to the top. Last one, inhale to prepare, exhale as we come back. And coming back up to the top. Hands behind your upper back, lifting the chest, inhale, exhale, fold. And coming back up. Okay, so moving on to the full roll down, lifting the chest, inhale. If the partial sit back was hard enough, just coming back part way, but if you want to take the full roll down all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale to prepare, and keeping your chest lifted as you come back up. And 2, lifting the chest, inhale, peel it back down onto the mat. Short rest, inhale to prepare, and exhale as we come back up. Posture, set up your posture to start, drawing the shoulders back. Exhale as we perform the movement. Inhale and exhale as we come back up. Let's go for 2 more. If you start to fatigue, you can always switch to the partial sit back if you need to. And exhale as we come up. Last one, let's go. And finishing back up at the top. Okay, just coming into cross legs or half lotus for the yogis out there. Just placing your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, twist. Looking over your back shoulder. And looking forwards, switching sides. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, twist. And looking forwards. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing again from the top, coming back into your bridge for some glute pulses. So, setting up your feet, toes parallel, not turned out to the side. Lifting your hips up into position. And if you're doing the single leg option, we're going to start off on the left leg this time. So, straightening your left leg and exhale, coming down, hover. Don't touch the mat, that's cheating. Inhale, back up. And 2, exhale as we come down, hover. And inhale. And 3, exhale, hips must stay equal height. Inhale. And 4, exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. and inhale. Placing that foot down, just adjust your hips and switching to the right side. Exhale, over and inhale. And 2, exhale. Inhale. And 3, exhale. Inhale. And 4. And last one. And placing that foot down, peeling your spine down, and just rocking to the left and right a few times. And rocking back and forth a few times. Rocking up to seated. Okay, another set of roll up, roll down, or partial sit back. And lifting the chest, inhale, exhale as we come back, nice and slow. And inhale to prepare, exhale as we come back up. And 2, nice and slow, down we go. And back up we come, same tempo. Setting your posture to begin and peel it. And back up we come. Take your time. Keep your chest lifted. And let's go for 2 more. And back up we come. And last one. And making our way back up. Excellent, and just coming into cross legs. Interlacing your fingers, press your palms forward. And then up to the sky, looking straight ahead. And leaning over to the right, looking up past your armpit. Inhale, center, and exhale, opposite side. And coming into the center, and we'll come into a bit of a neck stretch. So just come up to kneeling, and tilting your head to the right. So just press into your head, have your index finger just in front of your ear, like this, okay? And make sure that you're looking straight ahead at the opposite wall, okay? Not down to the floor, to the opposite wall. And coming up, just releasing out. And switching sides, so placing your index finger just in front of your ear and gently pressing into the head. And making your way back up. Okay, so let's do some side plank to side plank. Okay, so I'll give you all the options for side plank to start with, and then just pick which one works for you. Okay, so I'll just quickly demo. Coming into high plank, make sure that your wrists are shoulder width apart, not too wide. Okay, we're not doing a push-up, we're doing high plank. So stepping back into high plank. So raising your right hand. So easy option, bending the bottom knee. Medium option, staying on both feet. Or harder option is to float the top leg. Whoa. Is to float the top leg, keeping your balance, keeping your wrist stacked beneath your shoulder. Okay, so we're gonna do a few rounds. If you wanna do just one, and then have a bit of a rest, then another one, and then rest, then fine. But if you want to do a few back-to-back, then you can do a few back-to-back. You can increase the length of the pause if you want, or decrease the length of the pause, okay? So I'm gonna go at my pace, but feel free just to adjust and make any modifications that you want to. Okay, so setting up your high plank. Setting up. And inhale, raising your right hand. So choosing your options. Either bend the bottom knee or float the top leg, easier or harder. Count out the number of seconds or the number of breaths before switching to the other side. Taking your options. Okay? Whichever one works for you. Back into plank. Have a rest if you want to have a rest, or come straight into another round. Make sure that your wrist is stacked directly beneath your shoulder. Don't let the hips raise up. That's what we call cheating. Take your time moving in and out of the sequence. And I'm going to go for a couple more rounds. And one more. And one more on the left side. Whoop. And come down and rest. Hands to the top of the mat. Send your hips back to stretch. And coming back up. Let's stretch out the shoulders after that. So coming in, cross legs. And reaching your right arm out. Placing your hand behind. And then if you can grab onto your hands, then grab onto your hands. Or you can just grab your t-shirt or a towel if you have that handy, if you can't rake it. Just relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing into the stretch. And releasing out. Switching sides. Same on the other side. Reaching your left arm out. Placing it behind. Grabbing your hands if you can, or grabbing your shirt or a towel. And releasing out, release out the shoulders. Okay, so moving on. Leg lowers, let's move on to leg lowers. So laying down. So press your lower back into the mat. Both legs straight to start with. And then exhale, lowering down. So you choose the depth. Make sure that your lower back doesn't arch. And make sure that your lower back doesn't feel comfortable. And hugging in and stretch. So we're going to do a few rounds, stretching in between each one. Okay, get to know your depth. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming down. And pause. 2, 3, 4. Hug in. Release out. Stretch. So try and keep your arms nice and relaxed for this one. And inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming down. Pause. 2, 3, 4. And hug in and stretch. And inhale to prepare. Tummy nice and tight. Exhale, coming down. Pause. 2, 3, 4. And hug in and stretch. And we'll aim for 3 more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming down. Pause. 2, 3, 4. And hug in. And 2. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming down. Pause. 2, 3, 4. And hugging in. And last one. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming down. Pause. 2, 3, 4. And hug in. And we'll just stretch. So placing your feet down, crossing your right ankle over your left knee. And lifting your hips up. Hips up nice and high, and just keep the top leg nice and relaxed. And then peeling the spine down. Switching to the other side. Same on the other side. Lifting the hips up, nice and high. And just letting that top leg relax. And exhale as you peel your spine down. Okay, supersetting it with some oblique crunches. So, easiest option, feet on the mat. Medium option, feet tabletop. Hardest option is straight legs. If your feet are off the mat, your lower back must be imprinted into the mat. Okay? So, hands beside your head, chin lifted. And exhale to crunch, a bit of a twist. And inhale back, don't rest. And 2, exhale, crunch, twist. And inhale, relax. And 3, exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. And 4, exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. Armpit to opposite side of the hip. And armpit to the opposite side of the hip. And exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. And 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. And hug in, just hugging one knee in to stretch. And switching sides. Okay, moving back into another set of leg lowers. So, arms by your side. Inhale to prepare, straight legs. And exhale as we lower the leg down. Pause, 2, 3, and hug in and stretch. And 2, inhale to prepare, exhale, coming down. Pause, 2, 3, and hug in. And 3, inhale to prepare, exhale, pause, 2, 3. And 4, inhale to prepare, exhale, pause, 2, 3. And 5, exhale, pause, 2, 3. And 6, exhale, pause, 2, 3. And 7. And 8, feel what your lower back is doing. Don't let it arch. And 9. And last one. And hug in. And just crossing your right ankle over your left knee. And just letting both legs fall over to the right. Press the top ankle down on the bottom knee to deepen the stretch. And coming back up into the center. And switching sides. Same on the other side. Letting your legs fall over to the left. Press the top ankle down on the bottom knee. And coming back up into the center. Okay, another set of oblique crunches. So, choosing the position of your legs. Easy, medium, or hard. Hands beside your head, chin lifted. And let's go. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. And 2. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lower. And 3. Slowly lowering down. And 4. Slowly lowering down. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And last one, 10. And just releasing out, hug in and stretch. And rocking back and forward a few times. Rocking up to seated. Okay, so we'll come into a bit of a stretch. So place your right foot over your left leg. And then rotate around to the right, so the opposite way to the way that your foot is pointing. Looking over your back shoulder. Relax your legs, relax your back. Keep twisting with the arms. And looking forwards, switching to the other side, same on the other side. And looking forwards. Okay, that's all done for today. Thanks a lot for joining me, as usual. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Take care.